my name is Morgan, and I've really enjoyed being a part of this class this last semester. My website has been specifically geared towards wedding photography and product photography. I do a lot of work here in the area for weddings, and my main goal in this website is to attract more clientele and to make my website look really awesome. I took Com316 with Sister Esplin a year ago, and I had a bit of this set up. My goal in taking this class was to take it to the next level with the CSS and really learn how to use plugins better, which I have. There's a few things I'm still figuring out, but that's been the main thing that I've really learned throughout this class is how to customize my site and get it to do what I want it to do. So I'm just going to jump right into it. This is my main page. I have a slider right here. There's a footer at the bottom with some of my contact info, as well as social media sites too. Right here below the slider is a little section about me, and it jumps right into a bigger section that is a little bit more about me. I do a lot of destination work, and the people that I work with like to really know the photographer well before they hire them, so there's a bit about me in here. If you scroll right to the bottom of this page, there's a contact page that leads straight into that. All of this can be found underneath the About section in the menu at the top of the page. So the page that we were on about me beforehand, that's right here, as well as the contact page, which we're on here right now, is right there. This contact page links right into my email, so when clients email me, it just goes directly there, and it's a really simple way to communicate. The next thing I'm going to show you, we'll go right into the blog. So my blog I like to keep super simple. Once it loads, there we go. I just blog every shoot that I do, and so, like, for example, this last one was a wedding I shot down in Salt Lake, and I post all the images. They're all clickable once again. I write a little blurb about it, but the one thing I could not figure out on the CSS was how to change this text to have a different color. The way I thought it would wasn't working. So if anybody knows how to change this, I'd really appreciate it. So that's a little bit on my blog, just once again keeping it simple. The next thing I'm going to go to is I'm going to go to my wedding portfolio and show you this, because this is probably one of the main things that I learned this semester, which was really useful. So once again, all the images are clickable, and I want them to be big and wide and full because most of the time clients just want to see the work. The two things they focus on is your work and then, of course, the price and how much you cost. So this is my display of that work. But the thing that I struggled with in creating this was a brand new plugin that I had to figure out how to use, and I really love it, but when I first installed it, this wedding, Let's Capture Your Love, the white space was huge on it. It filled practically the whole page, and I don't know if you could actually see that there were images down below, and I figured it would be best to decrease that white space to have it come down a little bit so you could at least see that there were more images here as well. That took a little bit to figure out with the custom padding and such, but I finally figured it out and it works, and if you have questions on it, I can help you figure it out because it's a little confusing in Divi, but it's super easy once you know how to do it. So that was probably the most difficult thing, figuring out padding. It's the same over on this Raves page that I have, if it will load. This is also a module. This is a module in Divi that you can use, which is super useful. But this is just a testimonial section. But the padding on this was kind of interesting to figure out. But that's a little tour of my site and what I've learned this semester. So thank you so much, you guys.